Information can be picked up early by the pillar player. With 1:10 left, NQZ hoping that this works out well for him. Hides behind the steel beam, and the peek's about to come his way. As Big get ever closer, NQZ biding his time, letting them cross out to his left side. As soon as he makes contact, it's a peek out and a double kill for NQZ. Ends up with 3 before he hits the deck, and his teammate Calwes comes in to clean up the rest.
Damn, dude, I cannot believe it worked that well. That's a tough position to hold your nerve in, and obviously... And potentially maybe next year it's a point where they can take that kind of standing away.
Oh,
here's the push down, unnoticed by Searson.
Yeah, for the first buy round for Big, to lose a player this quickly is unfortunate. So Crimbo has to go back out mid and fight against Lux. He'll win that duel. And NQZ waits in behind the sandbags. Fantastic angle, so difficult to clear away. He gets the dink, but Tabson still effective. Assisted by that flashbang. And now JDC moving into the B-bomb site. It has fallen to just 2 players here for paiN Gaming. And that was a quick round victory for Big.
A very quick round victory. Good response over in middle. Lux just kind of tucked in. It felt like he's playing that position maybe a little bit too passively in terms of hiding. And being a more supportive element in that team, and now over in Big, they've given him the space and the trust to be a little bit more proactive on the map. And he's been enjoying it. Says he likes being involved in the action, likes being able to feel like he's actually playing the game and not just having to handle situations as they come to him. And we'll see how he can deliver for Big moving forward into this series. Regon with a rebuttal, a second kill, but Calwes there for the trade. 2-on-2, and now the defense sprints in. Snow's got to get aggressive in middle, and he can't handle the heat from Tapson. And into the B-bomb site we go. Imagine this smoke clears. Use the utility, let Tabson with low HP kind of clear things out. Still waiting for JDC to get a little bit closer.
Still got some utility to go through here for Big. And NQZ peeks into the open, and with that fight going against Crimbo, it's all on JDC to make the move to win this because his teammate Tabson is so low, and here comes JDC. Round the back, NQZ swings to the fight, and JDC has got both locked in. Recovers the round for Big. JDC swift to the bottom of the B-stairs. He's got plenty of teammates in behind him, and JDC's going to make the move first. Agility goes up, Flash is raining in. Snow not affected by him, but he's taken out by bullets. And now Lux to be taken out by Bronze. So JDC to follow up. The site taken for Big. And NQZ doing what he can to keep paiN in the fight, but it's not looking likely. With 2 players left, it's another save call here for paiN. And for Big, these rounds are so decisive.
Good shooting from Regon, providing entries, providing space for Big. And now the AWP is finally out in the hands of NQZ, and there's the aggressive stairs play, and it pans out. Snow pushes down, finds a kill, and that'll dissuade Big for the moment.
Calwes. And around the short smoke, he eventually takes a few steps back to safety. If he re-peeks, he's about to find out the hard way. Searson's watching for it. Fantastic flashbang though. Gets rid of the scope of the sniper. He's able to unleash a lot of damage towards Searson, but Regon's on the hunt! And Regon gets a double kill. Tapped into spin into action. And Big once again come out on top of these ramp fights. And they keep themselves ahead.
Yeah, well, this time Big lose the fight over at B ramp, but man, do they destroy A. paiN cannot catch a break. They hold strong on one side of the map, they lose the other. Crimbo's cleared out the B bomb site so the bomb can rotate back. Searson gonna cause a distraction smoke, gonna deny information and make these defenders that have rotated over very nervous. How is Searson deciding to play this? Just walking the path of smokes with an AWP?
He's going to play the fade now, you'd imagine, without taking a step forward.
Yeah, he can't do anything until his teammates plant the bomb, but he tries. Yeah. He does his best.
Oh, he does. But it's a 2v2, and Big sitting inside of the B bomb side looking to close this out. paiN Gaming needs some round wins. There's no kit available on the 2 remaining players, but Snow and NQZ are going to try and get back in. No mistakes from Big, no peeks given over. And they're going to have to respect this smoke for the next second, but it's gone now. So they can move into the open, and as soon as they do so, Tapton's out with a peek to bring down the AWPer, and Snow just couldn't deal with 2 targets at the same time. Here comes a mid push for paiN Gaming. Crimbo needs to be careful. He's got utility in his hands. He's about to get pushed. As the Lux walks around the corner, he'll upgrade his MP9 to the AK-47, but the reaction from Big again is to try and accelerate up A. JDC to take the fight. It's short, but the MP9 comes out on top of that fight. So far, so good for paiN Gaming. Rigon can try and unravel this. Great shot from Searson. So Kawa's gone, and Rigon taking a risk, moving through the smoke.
Some bad news Eagles shit.
Yeah, exactly. He's called it off, though. He slowed it down. Maybe Big's finally starting to seep through to his brain, but Rigon, he's gone. MP9 to take him down. And this is looking pretty good as Tapson goes down as well. Searson was last spotted towards short, and paiN Gaming haven't had a lot of great gun rounds, but in a round like this where they had a mixture of SMGs and rifles, they come out on top.
Searson.
It'll take a while, but eventually you'll see him.
Will he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah, Searson, where are you looking? They're dead.
Now Lux just slowly creeping his way around the top level.
He's got to be feeling like he's having a bit of a resurgence. 0-5 to now 4-6. Oh, Crimbo, that's nasty.
Yeah, he wants revenge from the last round. He gets out MOUZ straight away, trying to get that opening kill and a headshot on towards NQZ.
And now a follow-up over at A ramp. Kalwez picked off. And forces BigUzera to make an overextended play to try and catch someone off guard.
BigUzera, fantastic headshot, second snappy on towards Rigon. And that 5v3 is immediately flipped back because of the in-game leader of paiN. JDC was the problem solver a lot of the time in these early rounds for Big. He's looking to be so again as he moves into the B bomb site. Snow is starting to read this as a possibility, but he's only getting back towards CT now, and JDC's moved all the way up to the generator. Smoke comes in. That's going to lock Lux and Snow out of this for just a second, and then JDC swings to fight on top of construction, and he gets taken down. Tabson has to fight forward, and somehow, someway, paiN have got themselves into an even numbers competitive position. There's a flank coming around the back, and Tabson did not stay alive long enough to make this comfortable for Crimbo. He puts Crimbo in a tough spot. A 1v2 as he climbs over the top. He's got one on Lux. Crimbo stays disciplined. Flash goes out, tapping that defuse, but it's no tap. It's a full stick, and BigUzera does it all on his own.
You nailed it. Tabson not staying alive long enough.
But paiN Gaming, they should feel comfortable enough with 30 seconds left to just hold on to the bomb site. Here comes the execute for Big. Kalwez heated up and forced forward. Still got some smoke cover to keep him alive.
No.
The final bullet, the wild spray from Crimbo will connect, and then over the top is Lux with a double, and every single round is being fought forward to the final dying embers. And with 5 seconds left, just enough time to plant, but denied from that push forward, and Snow to confirm it before the time even runs out. paiN Gaming, hold on.
Well, this is a perfect call for the situation when you think about it. NQZ gonna be, or excuse me, Lux gonna be back towards CT spawn, and this time the B defenders, for perhaps the first time in this half, provide enough resistance to close out the half.
Shot for NQZ, Searson the last remaining player, 1v4, and a tight scoreline between paiN and Big in this first half. Now we talk about Vertigo and how important it is for paiN Gaming's chances in this series.
Boost up on this pistol round behind the boards. Crimbo's in for a world of hurt.
Double jump up for paiN behind the wood, and here they come! Lux over the top, and that world of hurt is certainly inflicted upon Crimbo as JDC swings out from the right side of the generator. It's actually Tabson who's taking that kill despite being blinded. Now the big cavalry have arrived. They stop paiN Gaming from comfortably getting into the site, but the snowdrop with 3 kills puts paiN ahead. Fantastic impact from the young man. And Big, they look like they had that pistol. And they're gonna have to try and bite back with a force buy. We're going to open things up. Lux dies it short.
Snow undeterred by that rough start on Vertigo. He's come storming back into this game.
And that's quite difficult to do for a young player, especially at a major, right? The fact that, you know, you having a slow start with the stakes as high as they are, being here in an elimination game, but finding the mental strength to stay in it and realize you can have impact down the line. Snow moving up with BigUzera. Once again, paiN have to fight with a deficit. And Crimbo detects them early on, and most importantly, Crimbo does not
Everyone's
die.
here.
And Big have rotated in, so the numbers, they become a big factor here as Tabson's P250 taps away BigUzera, and paiN Gaming are stalled out and on low HP.
Yeah, they're toast. Big did such a good job rotating everyone over to the point of attack, stalling them out with utility.
It's kind of all we got right now, Jason.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, you got a point there. 7-7.
Yes, indeed. All tied up. Team that quite often gets to the brink of qualifying into the playoffs at big tournaments and misses out. So hopefully they can take a new step, a new direction. But for paiN Gaming, it is all about making this round happen. They've got Galils, Tech9, Deagles, and now they're all dead. So just in the blink of an eye, Big have shut down any hopes and dreams of paiN winning this round. Tapson ensuring that, and then Lux opens up that reality once again with a D shot up short. And there is a minute left.
Crimbo slowly wrapping around, but he's going to choose to clear the B bomb site to make sure they don't have to deal with any craziness of a lurk position. And JDC handles the final kill, 8-7.
Yeah, nice upgrade as well for JDC.
There's that counter utility. Look at how it's delaying him, changing the angle of attack.
Seriously just waiting. Eventually, he's going to have many targets coming towards him, but he gets pushed from short. And Searson thought it was an opportunity to get away. Rigon hops up on top, but he can't stop much because Big Ozera's got 2 headshots. His teammate's going down. Cowlus strutting his stuff down the catwalk. An effective work to remove JDC and Rigon, leaving Crimbo on his own. He gets a kill through a smoke.
9-8, AWP is taken away from Searson, can't afford it again, so all M4s across the defensive side, and JDC gonna go down first, wants to get aggressive in mid, and just slowly creeps into the crosshair of Cowes.
Big Ozera dinked and left on 2 HP. Searson and Tabs, they've got mid control here, Jason.
Well, look, at some point, if Big don't get it...
Oh, no. Perfect timing for Searson to arrive. He nearly gets a second kill out of it as well. Cowes damaged up, but will it slow them down? Tapson heard a couple of steps.
Oh, they're in so much trouble. They're screwed.
He's around the back. Tapson, he could just melt them here. Trigger discipline. He falls in behind, but the sound, they turn. And great reaction from Snow, young player, but knows how to use the crowd. He turns around, he gets that kill, and the big flank from Tapson could have crushed paiN's round, but Snow turns at the perfect second, and now Crimbo and Rigon looking to hold on to the site. It's all on Crimbo, really, the only player that can affect this outcome, and he doesn't do anything. Gone to the hands of Lux, and paiN Gaming, I'll give it a golden ticket.
Look, even the younger and more inexperienced players all know what those crowd noises mean. All know that as soon as you hear that ramping up, you can sense it, you can feel it. You all know something weird's about to happen in that kind of a situation, and that's brutal.
Hey, you're gonna be so frustrated if you're Tapson right there.
But yeah, and I don't know if I really can criticize it so much, but like even as Tapson, who's a more experienced player, you have to know in these situations with the crowds, you're not going to be able to have the trigger discipline that long.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's such a long walk that you would have to make to get in behind them. Then you might have to just cut your losses and take to 1. But
yeah,
so that's the difference when you're playing these crowd games, and that's what we talk about. I think it's a lot of it's intangible when we talk about crowd experience.
And they have found paiN a gap in this defense towards the middle of the map. Utility over at A has kept the defense focused. Nobody rotated back. JDC, head deleted. Now it's all on Crimbo. And how are you going to protect against that? paiN just waltz into an 11th round victory.
Rigon continue to walk down. NQZ's even spotted that. Rigon damage dealt towards him. And it seems like all of the life has just been drained from Big.
Yeah, that round of Tapson's flank feels so like it's so deflating. Tapson finds another, but Big Ozera there for the trade. And Rigon's already been tagged down, and if you're paiN, you're hunting him. You know you've got him locked into the A bomb site. NQZ is the one that put a stop to his flank, so everyone gonna start pushing forward to take this AWP away from him, and he will not survive. The only question is how many he takes with him.
And the flank comes in, he'll have nothing extra on the way out. But Big have got to buy.
Dust 2 is just one of those maps, though, where it's like, yeah, Big, no matter how good you... The conversation around it throughout the history of Counter-Strike has been like, it's one of the worst, best maps to have in your pool, just because everyone's going to be at a certain level, and it's an upset map. Big Uzera leading the way. Crimbo forced passive as the only B defender, and he's found a little bit of damage. But now the Molotovs rain in.
Oh, a lot of damage. Finally finishes off his kill, but needs another one here to make the team feel comfortable. A good ding from Crimbo, but no follow-up kill. It's Searson that's connected that. And now the mid-flank, remember that, is coming through right now, and Cowas gets caught by Tapson. So important kill found here for Big, and the bomb not planted, the bomb not in their possession, and it's NQZ that needs to level up. He's taking JDC with him as he walks down the stairway, the bomb not in his possession, but he's got a minute left.
There's a very long route to take is what I'm trying to get across. And certainly for Tapson and Searson, the alarm bells now are like, okay, there's timings everywhere.
Yeah, now they start to think about this mid-flank. But Tapson always going to get taken down. NQZ to drop Tapson, and Searson left alone. Looking for NQZ, who tries to close this map here and now for paiN Gaming as the Tech-9 runs into the site. Searson will keep Big alive. Advanced setup inside the middle. Searson clearing it with the AWP. He's got JDC beside him, and Cowas, his role is to try and stop this aggression. He's tucked himself in the corner here. This is a tough angle for the AWP to clear, but Searson will still do it. He'll still come out on top, and Crimbo stopping the B play forward from Snow.
Well, now there's an issue for paiN. Now the defense can step forward into the bomb site. You've handled the mid portion of the attack, just one player. Big Uzera trying to be a nuisance, trying to take attention, but nobody else can play on the other side of the map. Everyone's joining up here. So they're just gonna have to walk back into the attack. Oh, nails a shot onto Crimbo. Smoke flash remaining.
Oh, good shot from Searson, landed. Not enough damage to bring down the AWPer on the other side. Here's a swing from Searson. This isn't going to work out. From a 5v3 to now a 3v2. paiN Gaming looking to close Vertigo, but it's all on Raygon. And the Swissman punches holes in paiN Gaming, but NQZ, he's gone.
And NQZ saying, you know what? With this AWP, I want to get this deep angle. I want to see if you're rotating over. Maybe I can catch you in no man's land and transition. And now planting in the open. Plenty of positions to play after the fact. And Raygon, all the pressure lands squarely on your shoulders.
Look at NQZ. Scoped up, ready to close, and he knows exactly where Raygon is, and he shows just a little bit too much around that corner, and paiN Gaming will take the close here on Vertigo.
Skin Club, make the right choice.
Yeah, paiN happy to play retake on the 8 bomb site. They're making sure they control middle. They're making sure they control dark, have a deep angle from the back of the platform into the B halls. Luck's going to take a quick peek, sees 3 players coming, knows what to call. Nate is out, decent damage, actually great damage done to a couple of the players, and he'll drop down away from the bomb site, away from the utility. And paiN going to start moving over towards Catwalk for the retake to begin. They've got one flashbang, but no kits on the Brazilian side.
Bomb planted, and now a retake to be set up. A 5v5 retake scenario. As paiN Gaming's 4 charge through short. It's Tapson to take the fights within the bomb site. Looking for a second. And finally, paiN Gaming fighting back. It's Snow and Lux alongside Cowas, and everybody gets involved. Big castaway. And paiN Gaming will win the pistol here on Dust 2.
Initial kill on that swing off Catwalk, but then the Glocks stop landing their shots, stop landing those Gushes, and it's the USPs that take the advantage.
Catwalk execute is up, but no one playing with it. And the position of NQC is perfect to gather that information. So Big need to move quickly. paiN Gaming realize what is up, and so the B defense ready themselves for an attack coming in, but JDC and Crimbo maul them, and Tapson on the follow-up. No kills for the paiN defense.
Damn, well that happened so fast. 1 kill in CT spawn, 1 kill at the B bomb site in tandem, and that final remaining defender.
NQC is going to be able to hang on to an M4 at least. But Big, not only do they win this force buy, paiN Gaming have shown us earlier on Vertigo that they're capable of finding ways to win these.
And modern Counter-Strike has kind of evolved to where you have to be able to win rounds like these as well. So they're not as kind of free as we once kind of discussed, especially now with the kind of save meta that has come in, having an an M4 along with the SMGs. There's NQZ delivering with the rifle and adds another one on top.
Yeah, you mentioned that M4 and immediately it strikes. 2 kills and really shouldn't have got away with a second one there, but paiN Gaming will take this 3v3. Crimbo trading it out to make sure numbers are even.
They wanted to back off and readjust and maybe move out towards long, but with the loss of their player, they realized that they don't have the opportunity to hold long A, so they have to come back towards Catwalk later on in the round. Searson caught in mid. Scout does tag him and taps him from lower. Can maybe grab one. Molotov forces the defense back. All the pressure on Snow. The young 17-year-old at his first major who's got to play alone on the map.
Crimbo at range of the rifle. You expected him to win some of those fights already, but tough fights considering 2 targets. And Searson bangs out BigAzera. Crimbo has pulled NQZ into the fight, but he turns back again. He does so much in this round with the 1 M4, but finally, Searson will prove too much.
Yeah, they would have loved to have had that kill on Searson clean at the top middle when he was caught by the MP9, but again, it's the MP9 at range. So gonna step forward, Tapson's happy to challenge on top of the boxes, takes a dink, tanks it. BigAzera gonna play in the boxes, Snow back at railing.
BigAzera going for the aggressive stance to try and stop Big as they come through the smoke. BigAzera's got 1 and then traded out by Searson. And from Goose, Snow looks to try and stick his neck out for his team. But his teammates are going down and Snow does not have a lot of ammo to try and make this one happen. He's got his teammate coming at long of Cowes. There's a nice little shot from Snow. Crimbo going down, but 5 bullets left, and he makes the most of it. Snow is still fighting on with his USB, and finally taps and brings him down, but the time is the problem. Not enough of it. Snow delays them. He freezes the clock, and that is disappointing for Big. So it took a long time to kill Snow, who just moving, making it so difficult for Tapson to get rid of him, but really should be taking that kill.
Still though, remember, Big having the economic advantage in the early going has made this difficult to buy out of that win. A lot of deaths onto the CT side. Good trades coming out middle.
Yeah, it looked like there was a chance there for NQC to get more than 1. Really needed it when his teammate went down with nothing. But BigAzera, this gap in the side of the smoke. JDC taken down at a dink on Searson, but it was a no-scope flick. As Cowes left in CT spawn. Cowes to move through. Searson, he spotted the barrel now. He missed the shot down, and Cowes is going to take him out. It goes back to the window. Damage done to Crimbo. But it's Crimbo and Tapson together on the peak, and Tapson will nail this shot. I know that word. That's one German word I do know, Jason.
Everyone knows that one.
It's kind of weird for me to see Torigon speak German. It still is, even after all these months.
All right, let's test middle again. NQZ, smoke is blown open by a teammate. He was paused and waiting. This time, the defense handles business. Ready, prepared, protocols in place. With the perfect response. And that might take the mid option away from Big moving forward.
Smoke lands at the doors, leaving Snow in the bomb side alone. He peeked up and he did the initial damage, but Crimbo more accurate to the headshot in that AK.
But when that smoke clears, he's going to be in a tough position.
Yeah.
And Crimbo's got no HP.
That's the problem here with Crimbo being on 3 HP. It mainly is on John DeCastro to step up here with the rifle. He goes back into the tunnels fight, spots out 2 players, takes 1 down and damages the other. Is now occupied about this B doors push, and Crimbo's got that aggressive maneuver out of the window. It falls to Crimbo all alone. 3 HP, and when you hit the headshots, you do not need the health. But damage done to Lux as he tries to cross. Searson doesn't allow him. Good shot though from NQZ as he was boosted atop his teammate's head. He can peer down into the lower tunnels.
NQZ might be the player you point to on paiN and say with the AWP. Obviously a double AWP on the field, but NQZ in particular after the map 1 he had and some of the impact we've seen from him in the past to pull paiN back into this half. Back into this game.
Oh.
It happens.
It does. Sometimes you misfire. JDC blinded by his own teammate's flash as he came through the mid doors. But Big making their way up short. MongolZ starts to turn his attentions towards this. He's not alone. All that utility coming in. It's going to alert the CT to take a look at what Big are throwing at them, and Kawa is having to step up as a teammate goes down. But NQZ once again chiming in with an AWP. With 49 seconds left, a 4v2 for paiN has forced Big to reconsider their options. They're going to barrel back in the middle. The timing for Lux to change his crosshair, looking down to the doors, is mistimed.
And I mean, because of that, you might see like a more concentrated round attack onto a part of the map, whether it's long, whether it's out mid again quickly, whether it's the B bomb site gets stuck in, make it really difficult in the retakes. And it might just do it. I don't think Tapson is aware whatsoever. The jump spot, though, depending on the timing, might just see it. Big Uzera, he's gotten so close. And this is the bomb on the hands of Tapson.
Oh, Tapson runs off wide. Big Uzera gonna take that kill. Bomb down, top mid. And a spanner thrown into the works here for Big. They have to reconstruct this round. And with that shot from Searson, that's the first step, but Lux to trade it back. Here comes Crimbo. This time, Big Uzera gets flanked out. JDC moving in. NQZ had no idea. He was looking towards the B bomb site. And so when Big don't have the bomb, they go for fights instead. And JDC to grab 2, leaving Cowboys in a 1v3. Bomb is still down. Big still have to deal with that threat, but they search for Cowboys in mid, and Big still recover despite not having the bomb on their backs.
Like it all just completely backfires on the paiN defense. A desperate play doesn't pan out with that mid push. Oh, blinded. Searson takes a shot. Only 1 kill for NQZ. Big Uzera goes down next, and the big train continues up catwalk, and it will not slow until Cowes finds his kill.
And he's going to drain their fuel supply, and he's got himself 3 kills with a triple back. It is now JDC who has to win it alone. There's a lot of time here, but he's got to take his moment while they're separated and get that bomb planted.
This is a doable 1v2. He's been really sharp in this game. We've hit him since some beautiful shots out mid.
Well, it goes out, and this time taken out by a beautiful shot at long side. This time,
yes, indeed.
Lux.
Yeah, but that's all Cowes up on the jump box, the boost box, triple kill.
Here they come around the corner. Crimbo steadies his feet, plants a headshot. But will they check for Searson? A second player to be in the pit. Well, with that shot from Tapson, they definitely won't. And oh god, he misses the first, but he recovers it. And Tapson is still firing, still connecting headshots. And Lux just not able to get anything done here. It's not the cleanest from Searson, but ends up being a double kill regardless.
And potentially join up with Crimbo at long. But if Cowes makes this too costly, it's just going to be a save. They're going to prioritize the op on Searson.
Pick on Oregon. Couldn't get a second though. But Lux is next up, and what a shot from JDC.
He's on one.
He really is on a heater. And Crimbo's just waiting in pit, waiting for his teammates to get ever closer. And then
this is scary.
Move out. Start to move into the open. JDC hits another one before going down. NQZ losing health. Big Uzera losing friends. The only player left in this clutch. Half his HP gone, followed up with the grenade. Big Uzera still gets 1 headshot, but Tapson is sprinting. But is there time?
No way.
No way there's time on this. And Tapson's blown away.
Yeah, but that's a nice retake. And paiN, when they lose the players on catwalk in middle.
Still coming out bruised. Big in the better spot. JDC, confident. You can understand why. He moves his way into the lower tunnels. Great early positioning, combined with the aggression of short, should result in a solid opener for Big, but it goes 2 for 2 on the other exchanges, and JDC comes in.
Dude, he's not letting
them lose this map. He's not letting Big go out here. Such a difficult gap to deal with JDC as well. You just take a couple of shots, drop into the left, have that cover, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He has his teammate Oregon coming close. JDC dies in the site. The damage was done. Oregon finishes off Cowboys, and now Big Uzera leaps in for the plant. Gets that secured at least. He actually got off it, and he has a chance now suddenly out of nothing. Big Uzera goes huge! That is an unbelievable clutch. It looked like he was destined to die.
But in terms of impact in this second half, he's got paiN in a good position. And I think now he's starting to feel confident to go for things.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
No, Tapson. Well, that is so unfortunate. Falls off the ledge at the wrong time. It looked like a kill that was destined to go the way of Tapson.
And you're panicking as a B defender now. You don't know where the hit's going to come from. You don't know if they're taking over mid and starting to encroach on the windows. Regon's got to take a risk to start jiggling.
The charge of the B ramp is here, and JDC can stop this from Regon. Flash is so good though, and JDC unable to do much, so it's Regon who's had a very quiet game, about to go loud, but Big Vincere takes him out from up on top, and there's just enough time to get that bomb planted. And the two remaining players from Big have no cash left over, and they are nowhere near this B bomb site. It is a save call, and it is a 9th round win for paiN Gaming. The gap is now 1 round. They can be such a difficult team to put away. You remember highlight moments from this very major. And now they're knocking at the door to eliminate Big. As Big Vincere swings out long. Finally, the beast is tamed by Crimbo and Tapson as they take 2 openers for Big.
Finally, they get something going their way. Finally, they get a little bit of a benefit. Maybe very aggressive on that turn of the corner out towards long from paiN. From Big Vincere first, and Cowes on the follow-up at the attempted trade. Big is going to love that gift, and now they're getting proactive. Clearing upper tunnels. Looking like Regon might want to smoke it off. Lux is going to start moving in, but he's not looking right. He's not looking in the right place, and JDC's on the board. His 2nd kill since he was 17-7. Dominant at 1 point, but 2 kills in his last 5 deaths.
Clear flash play allows Crimbo to peek out from the box to safely catch NQZ blinded and stabilize for a kill. It's Snow left alone, 1v5. Damage would be very effective here, considering they've got so much money in paiN, but Big, same cannot be said about them, but they will not lose a single player in this round.
Desperately trying to force a 3rd map. Boost up from NQZ. Oh, and he's got the pick. He's hit a couple of tags with the scout earlier in the half. This time it lands with the AWP. They are the worst team in the majors so far at winning 4v5s.
They've got to do it now. Smoke execute in towards Cat. paiN Gaming applying pressure towards Crimbo. Tapson to take the first shot. Crimbo to combine. And they have flipped this back from a deficit to an advantage with 45 seconds remaining in the round. paiN Gaming have called to leave. Snow's play forward has got them positioning that they can work with, and it's JDC with no idea. His teammate coming to save him, but Snow turns back towards CT, distracts JDC. He's doing damage, but he's not taking kills yet. But he's given his team a chance to move into the bomb site, and JDC is brought down by Cowes. paiN Gaming have found a way through, and Snow to drop Regon. It is Tapson and Crimbo who held the A site, but now must reclaim control of the B bomb site. Snow is still alive some way, somehow.
This is unreal. Oh my lord, 17 years old, first major, and he just delivered a massive round win for paiN. He just did everything to find the solution.
And he got away.
And he got away to survive, and there's no chance you retake this now. Crimbo hasn't even moved with the AWP out of long. And Tapson is never gonna try this. With just 1 kill in positioning, Snow stalls out Big. And once again, it's tied up at 11.
As Snow threads the needle, he might just stitch up Big here at this point. We're getting deeper and deeper into this game to find a way forward and tie up this scoreline again.
Big cannot afford to give up another pick early on. And oh my lord, Searson almost gave it to him. Big have a 0% win rate in 4v5s on the CT side. 0%. It has not happened in this major.
Crimbo's burning goes into the flash, goes into the fight. Snow will go down. Cowes caught at the corner, pinned behind blue, tries to fight, but Crimbo, with his mighty double, has put Big in a strong position.
There's 1 smoke on Lux, who's in B tunnels, so they cannot cross CT spawn.
NQZ into the open. Searson to fall. And is that the first domino?
Gonna reconvene through tunnels. It's gonna take some time, which allows Crimbo to push out long. A really good timing for him to be the information gathering player for Big's defense. Oh, this push though.
Oh, no.
This push though. Oh, that was the first domino. domino. Now they've got the second.
It begins to collapse. JDC burning inside of the site. He lines up too, and he drags Big back into the round. But NQZ has been a beast. He has been an animal, and once again needs to win a clutch here for paiN Gaming.
Crimbo's flank is massive though.
Taps and pushes in. NQZ misses the shot, and Crimbo's now close. And that is a huge problem, but NQZ so close to it. But it is Crimbo when it matters most to step up for Big. They grab the round, they grab map point. Will it be enough to close this out for Big?
Oh, fast down middle, fast down middle. Off shot is there. Searson finds the pick, but he's going to stay in the open. He's going to stay in the open, jumps across, and below, the flick down adds another. Oh, no way! And they close it out emphatically. Big, they outlast the comeback from paiN.
And paiN proved to be a difficult squad to deal with, but right at the end, Big find the solutions. And in the final round, a highlight moment from Searson. Elimination here at the Shanghai Major between these two squads will be decided on Mirage.
Not if Snow has anything to say about it.
You believe?
A 1v5? Give it to us, Snow. Nope. Regon's gonna close things out 13-11. A hard-fought map for Big. And Big's gonna have to put this together.
Regon what's up on top of the ticket box. He's gonna drop down in behind Ticket. A lot of damage done to him. With 35 seconds remaining in this round, paiN Gaming trying to figure out where they want to put that bomb down. There's still two players at CT, but they do have the space to plant for the time being. As Big as their defense connector. He goes out for a peek, taps in to go down. NQZ waited all this time in the underpass. And this round, it took a long time to build, and Lux in with the backstab. The knife to close the pistol.
That might be the best tactically called round we've seen this entire series. paiN just outworked Big in every single regard. Forcing back Regon, taking the A bomb site with 3 players. There's a lurk in underpass. There's a lurk coming out of the B halls. And you get a knife.
Big Azera goes into the open, and JDC, he's got that shot on the Deagle. Penetrated the B bomb site. Snow moving forward with the Mat 10, gets Searson out of there.
But now that you've locked into the bomb site, this round's over. There should be no more danger. That's just a little cherry on top, the Molotov burning JDC. Regon and Tapson, you would think, would save the armor and the Galil.
Looking for a kill or two on the way out. And eventually you'll see them bail out of here, so Crimbo hoping his patience pays off. Tapson getting a second kill in the Galil, looking to try and keep paiN Gaming's money as modest as possible, but NQZ could take everybody down here if given the chance, but Tapson on every fight, he will win it. Patiently waiting for their time to erupt out and towards this A bomb site. Cowboys waits. Oh, sound heard on that dismount from Regon. Grenade's gonna go in. Regon to peek with it into the open. Great play from Regon. Nearly a second kill, but Snow had to fight on.
That's the bomb spotted, so they're going to back off it initially. They don't want to press forward because they know Big, seeing that, might just rotate to the point of attack. Snow runs all the way to the other side, so the op now positioned in Palace to find a timing, to find a rotation that's a little bit lazy. It's Tapson who might be that man, and he will be. Walks into the crosshair, and NQZ's patience is rewarded.
Good shot from JDC. Is there a follow-up? No. Snow making sure that he cuts right through him. Crimbo needed a double, and he only gets the one, so it falls onto Searson to try and make this one happen alone. He's going to sprint back, try and get there in time. The bomb hasn't been planted yet, but this man has no kit on his back, nor any utility. He's got to fight with bullets. As he makes his way through the smoke, it's a risk being taken by Searson that might pay off, but Big Ozera just slipped right by him.
It's so important that he does this as well, because his teammates was nowhere close.
Searson just searching for him, but the sound being made. Big Azera is rapidly trying to figure out where he is, but it might work against him. It might work against him, but a missed shot from Searson when given the chance. And Big Azera to drop him and give paiN Gaming their 4th in a row to come back, not only in this game, but this first half. They need some rounds, and they need them soon, and so saving the op could prove pivotal. We talked about how Searson's been so good so far. Well, he's 0-4. And with JDC gone to the op of paiN, it's another 5v4 that Big have to try and pull back.
And remember, going back to Dust 2, I mentioned it, the 4v5 rate of Big winning CT rounds is horrible. It's 0% coming into the series today.
I mean, that's worse than horrible, Jason.
I know. I felt the same way. I was like, we actually don't have a word in the English language to really describe how bad it is.
Searson, there's a shot. Finally a kill, but all of his teammates are gone.
I bet the Germans have a word for it, though. They got words for everything.
Yeah, that is true. They're very descriptive. Very literal. All right, now they need the Krankenwagen, because right now it is Big needing to go to the hospital. This is crazy.
I like that word.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
It's good. Don't go through there.
Oh my. Oh, that one's gonna hurt Kawes.
I mean, nice tag, and he sets up Crimbo for a kill and some bonus money with the MP9, but this is another round where you just have nothing to do except save the op and keep it alive. Hunt is on. Another kill from Crimbo. Might be able to salvage a rifle, which should at least be something to work with going into round 7. But he's going to wait for the bomb explosion before he commits to finding it. And he'll get taken out at the end of the day. MP9 runs out of ammunition in a tough fight at that range. So Searson's op is the only weapon that survives. He can drop weapons over to teammates, but Big have a problem. And now it's probably going to be a timeout. And you're going to play much more stress-free Counter-Strike.
That fight's going down. JDC just swinging, taking that fight. But paiN game is going to be a commitment, a heavy commitment towards the A bomb site. So Recon needs to step up. Great headshot. That'll keep Big ahead in this fight. As Crimbo comes to replenish his forces towards CT, there's a gap. As Snow completely unaware of that possibility. So paiN game have fallen to 2 players. They've got to battle their way out of this hole, trying to get themselves back into a winnable situation. And NQZ alone. And we know how good he is in clutches. We know how close he can come. But can he do it this time? Can he pull this off in the 1v3? He's taking the first victim. Big so desperately need this. And NQZ could be their nightmare. It has been a roller coaster of emotions for Big throughout this entire series. And on the possible final map, they need to eliminate paiN. And NQZ, he will fall at Tetris, held on, but Big will get their first round.
I think it's a really good clutch, really good 2v1 put together. I mean, JDC just wide swings it, but at the end of the day,
the instant smokes head up towards mid. One to the window. JDC will just jump right through and got a cap, and the flash is making his life very difficult, but he still wants to fight. And that's back-to-back rounds where JDC has won a similar duel.
yeah, he's getting a little frisky on the openings. Boost up to look over the smoke. Regon might be in trouble. I don't know what they could possibly see. Oh, it's Regon who spots it first. Now has the information, there's one more at the ramp. If Big Uzera goes down, good win for him. Keeps this in contention.
Here comes JDC though. He's still going aggressive, going for the swing, but Big Uzera stayed composed and fixated upon that possibility. So JDC offers up the hard work that was done to get them into this early position. And paiN Gaming have a 3v3.
JDC probably wants that fight back, that swing back. That smoke really ruined his day. NQZ coming up towards Con. Op engagement coming in. Searson backing off, but he just spots a little bit. Has time to pause and set his feet for the shot. It's Snow and Big Uzera in a 2 versus 3. And they're walking right towards Crimbo. Big Uzera will lead the way with low health. Picked off. Crimbo gets to be an early warning system. And drops the smoke that sends Snow elsewhere. 30 seconds.
Oh, nice shot from Regon to close it out.
Missed Red Room smoke. Might be the undoing of paiN, but thankfully they evacuate before that smoke breaks. I think they noticed the smoke miss, wanted nothing to do with the mid-fight. Another break of the smoke, and Searson still can spot nothing. That one's gonna land, surely.
JDC still in that fight against Big Uzera. He'll lose it again. So this time there's no opening kill for JDC.
Mostly coming up catwalk, but they need someone to trade Kawes. Flashbang coming in. Nope, they got nothing.
MongolZ is the one with the flash, and he's at the front. He's the one that needs to just use bullets instead. And a great shot. Crimbo immediately annihilated it, so Searson has to plug the gap at B. He's done well in that first kill, but here comes Snow around the back. His teammate in Tapton is gone. Searson also falling. And so Regon, Snow knows exactly where you are, and there's nothing you can do about this. paiN Gaming, from a 5 versus 4 to a conversion into the win. It is now 7-2 that will ring out.
The split, the boost into ladder room to allow BigZero to help the split up Catwalk without having to take complete mid control and pass Catwalk safely is beautiful. And hasn't made the playoffs since 2018 at a major.
Regon off the top of the wood. Lux is gone first, and Regon stays alive inside of the smoke, but not for long. As Snow sends the grenade into the top. It is Regon out of that. JDC and Tapson. And now the next layers to this A defense. Snow spotted, so JDC will turn his attentions towards dealing with that player climbing over the top of the stairs.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much from Snow. Maybe a little bit of a mistake. Smoke going to be broken open again. One's already crossed in. Good kill towards CT from BigZero. And NQZ jumping over. Show Snow how it's done. MongolZ left alone.
And JDC cowering in CT no more as he swings into the open. And that is such an essential round of victory.
So they're just going to go back into the default that's been working for them this entire time. Smoke in the window. Smoke towards Con as well.
JDC into the fight. He's short, and Lux is going to go down first. Once again, this is the move that JDC was finding some success with earlier in this half. He's got one more added to his collection.
Yeah, that's been the big bright spot for this defense. Is the JDC opening engagement wins in middle. And that's about it. paiN going to give up any attempt at mid control, come back to the A bomb site. They're going to have to get past Searson's op. Flash to take him off the angle. There's the slide in from NQZ. Equalizing kill, and the big defense starts to shift. They do not have a lot of utility for a retake. They do have kits.
Little gap in between these smokes. Tapson trying to bring them down, but MongolZ and BigZero with no mercy. It is all Crimbo swinging out from CT. Damage being done, kills being taken, and Crimbo looking for a hero play. He'll hide towards CT, the scope, the gaze of NQZ watches him, but the shot is missed. And the utility continues to be volleyed towards him, but Crimbo stands strong. 25 seconds, 5 HP, and paiN yet to plant. The climb up the top, can Crimbo react? Can he get the flick? He cannot. And so NQZ will grab 9 rounds in the first half of this all-deciding map.
NQZ's been their best player throughout the Shanghai Major. He's showing a lot of the reasons why throughout this series today. Good shot from Lux. They're baiting them into snow. Waiting. Gets turned upon. Oh, there's your round, young man. Welcome to the majors. 10-7. Someone else outside of this calling is going to have to step up and start delivering big moments for Big. 8-round deficit.
BigZero third. Forced him to fight against Regon. Didn't want to be in that duel, and so loses his life. Big have a 5v4 to play with here on the T side. Lux did spot Crimbo though, and Crimbo realizes he has to swing, he has to take the fight. And despite being the player that took the initial damage, Crimbo still comes out on top.
This is recoverable though, even though it's a 2v4. Even though MongolZ and Snow can't really dictate anything. 2 players low HP. MongolZ's been spotted. Now it's a little bit too much. And Big's like, well, we know Snow's the B defender. We remember that from the pistol round. Yeah. We'll go elsewhere. But equally, Snow's being told by his teammates that they've gotten 3 dinks.
Big's run so far. The elimination stage is losing to Heroic, losing to G2. Gap in the top left of that smoke. Dangerous game MQZ's playing, but here comes the swing from Snow. It's worked out pretty well in the first. Ooh, running out of bullets and he can't get away. 1 for 1. But Big have mid.
Dang, nice shot. paiN getting a little bit peaky to start this second half. Big Uzera dispatched by Tapson, walking up Con, and Crimbo's, oh, baby.
Damn.
All right.
Nice shot from Rigon.
Well, I said you're going to need some players to step up behind the calling from Tapson, and this round at least they look sharp. Double kill for Rigon, double kill for Tapson.
Oh, the shot landing as well through that wall. They know exactly where Lux is.
And now you want the hunt, because now you want some easier rounds against pistols.
Now they have the luxury to hunt, and now they have Lux. And QC has not been missing much. And he'll not miss his opportunity to strike on Tapson early. Punches his ticket. And now the swing from Cowboy is out from his default safety. Will remove JDC and Crimbo from the equation. Rigon's got into the window. But he's got to be the player to unravel this round for the defense of paiN. It's a great headshot on Snow, but now the element of surprise is gone.
Problem is the A bomb site's closed. With losing those kills, losing control of A ramp, losing control of Palace, knowing you have an Opera ticket, there's no way into this bomb site.
Oh, but you might have to just batter your way through the door at B instead.
Well, they found the weakness, yeah. Look at the way that Lux is having to just hide and cower at the van.
Hides behind the van with the FAMAS in play. 20 seconds remaining. They've got to get a move on, and Searson's the play with a bomb on his back. Rigon is moving, he's active, but Lux could stop this bomb from getting out of the apartments, and that would cost crucial sections, as Rigon would have to get up into the apartments to get the bomb back. It now goes on the ground, and there's no time for this. Lux has saved the day, and for paiN Gaming, round wins come in luxurious packages. Under 1 minute left.
For some time, there was only one defender at this A bomb site, but they've got the read. There's 3 players here now.
Here they come. 4v5 for Big to flip back if they want to stay alive here in Shanghai. It just taps in, and JDC combining, but Big Uzera, big again. Rigon and Tapson gone. And Big Uzera stands inside of the jungle, and he is proving there was only room for one Big left in Shanghai. And QZ to drop JDC, and it is a painful end for Big.